Police can't protect you in this country. Government can't protect you in this country. Too corrupt. They're too busy stealing money. They're not worried about the security of people here. They never did. They never will.
I'd come to Beirut to meet Hizbullah, the secretive Shia Muslim Party of God. They let me in to film this ceremony, Ashura. These people are crying for Imam Hussein, their leader, killed in battle over 1,200 years ago. Martyrdom and sacrifice are at the heart of the Shia faith. It seemed key to understanding Hezbollah. A few days later, Hezbollah banned all filming in their areas. And that's where Daoud really came into his own. Known locally as Crazy D, he'd lived in America for 18 years, but was Southside Beirut, born and bred. Though not remotely religious, he was a Hezbollah supporter. Maybe he could open doors to their secret world.
I know a lot of friends with Hezbollah. Sure. They're honest, they're truthful, they're religious, ordinary people. But they focus on one thing: there's an enemy and we have to fight this enemy. Israel is an enemy and we have to fight them. Israel are occupying our land. We will resist.
Hezbollah started as a guerrilla group resisting Israel's occupation of southern Lebanon. Today, it's the country's biggest political party. But unlike the others, Hezbollah runs its own army. Backed by Iran and Syria, it's more powerful than Lebanon's regular forces. Washington is worried.
In recent times, it has also become clear that we face an escalating danger from Shia extremists. Many are known to take direction from the regime in Iran, which is funding and arming terrorists like Hezbollah, a group second only to Al-Qaeda in the American lives it has taken.
They and others blame Hezbollah for a string of bombings and kidnappings in the 1980s.
Are you with us? Or are you against us? That's the American policy in the Middle East. Well, I can assure you, my people are against them. We think they are the terrorists. We think they are the murderers. We think they are the killers. So it's okay for Israel to get funded and to get help and to get $10 billion a year from America. That's good to kill us and kill our kids in Lebanon, but it's bad for us to get money from Iran to fight back. Does that make sense?
Last summer, Hezbollah kidnapped 2 Israeli soldiers. A vicious 34-day war followed. Israel wanted to wipe them out, but Hezbollah survived. A humiliation for Israel's supposedly all-powerful army. The Party of God became heroes across the Muslim world. A quarter of Lebanon's population joined the celebrations.
كيف يمكن لهذه السلة من المجاهدين أن تهزم هذا الجيش إلا بنصر من الله وعون من الله وتأييد من الله سبحانه وتعالى.
So what's the secret of Hezbollah's appeal? Their leader, Hassan Nasrallah, is himself a huge draw.
To us, Sayyid Hassan Nasrallah is our icon. He's the man we trust. He's the man we believe. Because the truth in this country comes from his mouth only.
And if you like the speech, why not buy the T-shirt?
This is Sayyid Hassan Nasrallah picture printed on the shirt. This lighter right here, it is made in a way that every time you push this button right here, Hassan Nasrallah picture comes out. It shows on whatever surface you aim. It's so popular around here. Everybody's buying it.
Hezbollah run their own satellite TV channel. Al-Manna is the self-proclaimed voice of the resistance. Among the news, chat shows and children's programs are militant propaganda videos designed to keep people mobilized for the endless struggle against Israel. When the war started, the Israelis tried to bomb it off air. They failed. Daoud lives in the Dahia, the southern suburbs of Beirut. Like most Shia areas, it's poor, neglected and was heavily bombed in the war. Jihad al-Bina is Hezbollah's construction company. They've pledged to completely rebuild the area and have already handed out over $300 million in cash to homeless civilians. Much of that money is believed to have come from Iran. Hezbollah also runs schools, hospitals and other projects in deprived Shia districts. It all helps to keep their supporters on side.
Don't you feel a bit bad? Your house got bashed up because of what they did.
Well, yes, I do, but they did pay money for us to relocate till they build my new house, which they will.
You sure of that?
Absolutely. Hassan Nasrallah, when he say it, he'll do it.
We left Beirut behind and headed for the Shia heartlands of southern Lebanon. To really understand Hezbollah, I needed to see where the movement was born. People here experienced years of Israeli occupation.
Now we are on the way to see this lady. Her son got martyred in combat during the summer. The war, Hezbollah against the Israelis.
In every town and village I passed through were posters glorifying dead fighters. Down south, the Party of God won the battle for hearts and minds years ago. Ghada Hajali is 40 years old. She encouraged her 18-year-old son Ibrahim to join Hezbollah. He was killed last summer, firing Katyusha rockets into Israel. She has no regrets.
Well, what she's saying here, yeah, maybe I lost everything by Western standard because they believe in material things. Material things mean nothing to us. What means to us is God's blessing. My house got destroyed, so what? They will rebuild it for me. The business destroyed, they'll rebuild it for me. My son dead? No, he's not dead. He's alive. He's alive. In heaven, alive. I can hear him. I can smell him. He know we are here right now. Her son got martyred, and that's to her, it's a victory.
بس إذا بالواجب بيدعينا طبعا أنا وأولادي مش بس هن.
She have two sons right now. They're in college. They're not in the resistance right now. But when times comes and there's a need, not only her sons will go, she will go personally too. I can see why Hezbollah, such tough organization. Even the women, look at their women. They send their kids into combat. They send their sons to war with Israel. They don't mind to be martyred by Israel. They believe that defending the land, it's worth dying for.
Since the war ended, over 10,000 United Nations peacekeepers have moved in to back up the Lebanese army and act as a buffer between Hezbollah and Israel. The UN are here to prevent Hezbollah openly carrying weapons, rearming or directly confronting Israeli troops, like these patrolling the border. But this is clearly still Hezbollah territory.
These yellow flags are Hezbollah flags. They've been put up by Hezbollah fighters just to show the people, the UN, the Israeli, whoever, they are still here and they are in control.
But hunting for Hezbollah is a tricky business. South Lebanon is supposedly riddled with their secret military bunkers, and I wanted to find one. Further down the valley, evidence of abandoned Hezbollah rocket launching positions. Were we getting closer to a secret bunker?
This looks like a launching position. That's a launcher site.